Everyone read the trigger warning before reading the story. Also, there is a character introduction, so read it. And all the character introduction I'll give in the future episodes. So I hope you will love the story, as this is going to be a twins Taehyung story. Thanks POV sticks his head in front of my laptop screen with a big groove grin on his face. Taehyung, he exclaimed, his bluish grey eyes dancing with excitement. I roll my eyes at him, adjusting my position on the couch so I don't have to look at his stupid face. They, I complained, completely ignore my twin's brother, who is screaming at the top of his lung to get my attention. No one would actually believe that he is 20, not 5. Switching tactics, we started poking me in the side repeatedly. Taehyung, 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 he chanted in time with his pokes. Stop, we, Hyung. I remember trying to grab hold of the offending index finger. Taehyung, come on, it will be fun. And you love the outdoors, we says, poking me after every word of for emphasis. I do love outdoors, but I prefer it when I can calmly observe nature and appreciate the beauty of the world around us, not when I'm falling around as we is currently begging me to do. That would be insane. Also, I have fear of height, still using one hand to defend myself against his never-ending pokings. I use the other hand to reach behind my back and grab one of the throw pillow. But we is interrupted by the fluffy pillow contacting with his face. I burst out laughing at the utter shock on his face, serving him right for all the poking. Baby bro, did you just hit me with that pillow? Which eyes it within, and he raises a hand in disbelief to touch his cheek. We was born 2 minutes earlier than I, and he has called me baby bro for as long as I can remember. Also insisted me to call him Hyung. In fact, when we were children, I genuinely thought that he was my big brother. He was always mature for his age and very protective for me, not to mention that even though we are twins, we look nothing alike. I still remember when we were younger how he would hug me until I fall asleep, and anytime I had a nightmare, I closed my laptop and put it on the coffee table, knowing that we'll try to exact revenge, not a moment too soon. That because out of corner of my eyes I see we tentatively reaching behind him. Still laughing, I jump off of the couch, narrowly avoiding his attack with the pillow as I watch it pass just inches away from the tip of my nose. Oh, oh, you're so gonna regret that, he yells, laughing as he lunges towards me. I twist to the side, avoiding another pillow attack, and hop over the coffee table, knowing that we who is 5 and that is useless. He it stands on the table, which I know he wouldn't do because it is literally with research on the script I was writing for my upcoming movie. I want to one day fully write and produce my own movie, and we knows how hard I have been working on my script. So even if he is annoyed, he would never trample my work. Oh, no fair waviness running around the coffee table to get me. We continue run in circle. We switching direction every few seconds, trying to catch me off guard. I laugh as I quickly sprint away from him, jumping onto the back of the couch. We let out a frustrated groan, which makes me laugh even harder. We knowing that he will never make it successful over the couch before I can escape, throwing the pillow that he is holding at my head, which I effortlessly nod. Is that the best you can do, dear him? I taunt, sticking out my tongue because I know it will add to his irritation. We is the only person that I know I can fully be myself around. He is not only my brother but my best friend. My attempts to irritate him are met with the exasperated well. My laughter only nudged him on, and which once pale cheeks are now crimson red. Honestly, the simplest things make my twin blush to the point where anyone could think. We snatch up another throw pillow from off the couch, quite running away. Baby bro faced me head on. His voice come on out broken as he grabs for air. Despite his slim appearance, V is so unfit. He hasn't even run after me that much, and he's short of breath. I used to beg him to come to me to gym with me, or at least join me for my occasional runs, but we flat out refused. He loathes every form of exercise. Well, not every form. He definitely gets some workouts in with his late night one night stands. I decided to blame him since I am certain that I dogged before from off the floor. You ask for it. I gracefully hop back over the couch and I see V rolls his eyes. I started to cursingly approach him when he lets out a war cry and throws himself me at me, knocking to the floor. The pillow in his hand skids across the tiles before I have the chance to recover from his embrace. I feel the fluffy fabric of pillow colliding with my face. I raise my hand trying to block the attack, laughing harder as some of the fudge from the pillow gets stuck in my mouth. Okay, I will go with you. I can always back out closer to when he are supposed to go, but agreeing now will placate him for the next few days. His attacks stop and he grins at me. You will come, Boogie, jumping with me. I nod my head, grinning back at him. Okay, my god, this is going to be so exciting. I'm glad you said yes because I already reserved our spaces. Task and shake my head as we flop onto the floor next to me, and we need to be there in 4 hours. He added sheepishly. I shrink, which is made by a pout of laughter. This way you will actually come and not back out at the last minute, he says, sitting up and throwing me a victorious grin over his shoulder. He knows me too well. Let's go. I can't do this, I scream, panicking at how high up we are. I'm afraid of heights, but looking down over the edge of this bridge has me double that. We squeeze my hand. Baby bro, look at the view. He breathes, taking his advice. I take a deep breath and lift my eyes from the horrible fall and awaited me. My breathing hitches as I am completely awestruck by the sheer beauty of the view. I marvel at the two tall, dirty, dirt brown cliffs with flurries of green running down their sides into the thick evergreen scrubs that gather around the bases of the cliffs, unwavering in their commitment like guards at Buckingham Palace. These two cliffs stand proudly on either side of the long bridge. In the distance, the great tip of faraway mountain steps disappear into the fluffy white clouds. The crystal blue water made of the finest marble, reflected the majestic light blue sky and cotton like clouds in its surface. Wow, I whisper, unable to tear my gaze away. We and I stand in silence for a few minutes, enjoying the scenery. Harness is all secure. The operator informed me, you got this, baby bro. I can hear the smile in V's voice when he says this. Surface of the edge, I take a deep breath and squeeze my eyes shut before launching myself off the bridge. A sneaking feeling overtakes me as I feel myself falling. I cut through the sky like a knife through butter, opening my eyes, and the wind immediately make me tear up and an involuntary system escape me. The cord reaches its full extension and I feel myself bounce. The bounce break up is smooth and I fall up into the air, quickly soothing back down, but this time I am calmer. This time I knew what to expect and now I am excited. I can barely hear my manic laughter over the howling sound of wind. I bounce a few more times, laughing without a care in the world. Time comes to the stand still as the bounces stop and I remain suspended upside down over the shimmering water. A yellow water draft approaches me and I am helped into the boat and released from the harness. My mind is completely blank and I have a ridiculous grin plastered across my face. Once I reach the river bank, I pull out my phone to capture V falling from the bridge. His screaming and laughter echoes through the cliffs. This was absolutely thrilling and I am glad we dragged me here. We looks all the sky activities and so far we have been skydiving once, the paragliding 3 times. I always give him a hard time about going to these activities with him, but this time, like all the other times, I ended up thoroughly enjoying myself. This that was so much fun. I shout eagerly we in a hug once he is standing on the riverbank. See, I knew you would love it. My phone rings interrupted we, and when I see my boyfriend's name on the screen, I immediately answer the phone. Hi Hanji, I am so pumped up on the underline that my voice comes out higher pitches and more assertive than usual. We scopes but moves away, not necessarily to give me privacy, but because he absolutely loathes Hanji and has always thought that Hanji wasn't right for me. But what does he know? Sure, Hanji can be a little too much when it comes to wanting to have fun, but I like him and that's what the matter. Not V's and his. I don't like Hanji's vibe nonsense. His hey cutie, want to come over for a date tomorrow? Came Hanji's cheerful voice through the phone. Thanks, baby. I like this one. V says, laughing. Oh no, I look like a terrific blowface. I replied, trying to snatch V's phone from him to delete the photo. We are currently scrolling through all the photos that were taken of our yesterdays when we went bungee jumping, but it's such a good one. I really captured your excitement. We chokes out through laughter. This photo was taken during the initial fall before the first bounce. My cheeks are puffed out from the wind and my eyes are staring into the lens with a look that says, what the heck was I thinking? How are how are none of your photos bad? I mumbled with a pout, but look at it next to this one. We quickly edits two photos so that are now side by side, the blowfish one and the another one. In the other one, my cheeks are pulled up into a jovial smile and my entire expression is relaxed, carefree and childlike, and they really are quite striking side by side. Okay, fine, we can keep it, I reply, a soft smile forming on my lips as I stare at the image. I am pulled away from the photos by a knock at the door. I immediately jump off the couch. How do I look? I ask, we smoothing down my royal blue dress shirt. I almost laugh as I was. We started to roll his eyes and then stop halfway. You look great, baby bro. Bye, see you later tonight. I call out other my shoulder and as I hurry to the door, I fling the door open to find Hanji standing there with a bouquet of the most beautiful, vibrant yellow tipples I have ever seen. Looking down, I smile and slyly take the flower from him, tentatively bringing them to my nose to inhale their sweet aroma. I love this. He barely buys me anything, though I would have preferred strawberry. Nothing beats the taste of anything strawberry. Thank you, I mumble. picking a glance at Hanji's face with a smile. Anything for you, cutie. Hanji responds with a smirk, and I duck my face head at the term of endowment. I love when he calls me cutie. It always sends a warm, fuzzy feeling through my stomach. Hanji gently hooks his finger under my chin and lifts it. My eyes wander around his freckled, adorant face, taking in his gorgeous appearance. His auburn hair is styled upwards of his face. His honey-colored eyes, his 5 o'clock ginger shadow perfect frame, his sharp jawline. My eyes linger on his thin, glossy pink lips and the corner of his lips quick wink at the side. Hanji tucks my right chin towards his face and joins our lips. I close my eyes as I melt against him, subconsciously leaning my body into the kiss. I hear a tinkling noise and pull away. I gasp when I notice that some of the tupils have been crushed between our bodies. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I will go put these in some water. I secure back to the living room to find V sketching in his notebook. Put these in water for me. I don't want to keep Hanji waiting. Before he can answer, I drop the flower in his lap and hurry back to the door. Seeing Hanji is already getting into the car, I rush over and do the same. Where are we going? I ask after fastening my seatbelt. You will see, Hanji replies, winking at me, and I shift my eyes away from him with a smile. I gush through my bungee jumping experience and show him some pictures. When we stop briefly at the traffic lights, he laughs a lot at the picture of me looking like a terrific blowfish and claims that one was his favorite. We soon reach the restaurant and I gasp as soon as we enter. The restaurant is completely empty, save for a deep red velvet love seat sitting behind a oval mahogany table with the milk white tablecloth covering the top. The wine glasses glisten under the twinkling steering lights, and a clear view of the city skyline lies opposite the love seat. You like it? Hanji's whisper in my ear, sending shiver down my spine. I can't seem to form any words, so I just nod enthusiastically as I started to tear up. Hanji and I have been only dating for about 5 weeks, and this is the nicest thing that he have ever done for me. In fact, this might be the nicest thing anyone have dated has ever done for me. I feel Hanji slip his hand into mine and he gently pulled me towards the love seat. This is beautiful, Hanji, I whisper, finally being able to find my voice. Hanji drapes his hand over my shoulder, driving me closer to him. Once we are seated on the love seat, I turn my head towards him with a smile and he grins, reaching up to tenderly stroke my cheek. I slightly pout my lips and he gets the hint immediately and pressed his mouth to mine. the hand across my shoulders, slide up and pushes the back of my head closer to him. He temporarily breaks the kiss and whispers against my lips, "I'm glad you like it. Can I get you started?" A crispy voice interrupted us before he can continue. Reconnected our lips. Hanji releases me and glares at the waitress, who shifts uncomfortably under his cold gaze. "I will have salmon," I replied, trying to save the waitress from the daggers Hanji is throwing at her with his eyes. I haven't seen the menu, but it's unlikely that this place wouldn't have salmon. "And for you?" the waitress asked, unable to meet Hanji's eyes. Hanji's voice came out harsh, and I see the waitress flinch at his voice. "I will have the same." She particularly ran away from our table, and I turned to give Hanji a questioning look, who simply shrugs. We enjoyed the rest of our meal, with Hanji smoothing me with kisses an entire time. "Do you want to come to my place?" Hanji asked huskily, and I feel his warm breath fanning against my ear. He moves his lips, presses them against my neck. Mm, is all I can say, and I feel Hanji's grin against my neck just before he roughly bites down. Unable to control myself, a sound escaped my throat, and I am immediately embarrassed. "Stop, we are still in restaurant," I mumble, pushing Hanji's head away from my neck. Hanji sighs and promptly gets up from the love seat and ushers me out of the restaurant. Again, as Hanji slams me against his apartment door, his mouth attacking my own as if my tongue holds the miracle cure of an incurable disease. My hands lightly rest on his chest as I try to keep up with his desperate moves. "Hanji," I mumble after I manage to get millimeters of space between our lips. "Can we Hanji crashes his lip back onto mine, and the back of my head hits the door. Hanji's hand glide down my body until they land on my bump. A feral growl vibrates up his throat as Hanji harshly grabs both of my cheeks simultaneously. I cried at the sensation. Hanji moves one of his hands to the front of my waist and started to act. My body feels like it is on fire with every one of Hanji's touches. My body craves him, longs for his touches, but my brain isn't ready. I am not mentally prepared to lose the precious of mine to him. Not yet. Hanji mumbled, pushing his hand away from me. Hanji growls, instantly returning his hand the same place of my body. "Stop." I shove his chest to get his attention, and he lets out a frustrated groan. "Come on, Taehyung, I have waited 5 weeks. Can't we just go all the way?" Hanji whispered, pulling my ear with his teeth as his hands roaming around my chest. "I'm sorry, I'm not ready yet," I mumble. Hanji releases me, and I can see the look of irritation on his face. "But I will be soon," I quickly add, and he scoffs. "You should go then." Hanji mutters, I can't tell he is still upset but with me, and I reach out to touch him, but he stepped back out of my grasp. Date night tomorrow, we can binge watch a movie, I suggested. Hopefully, he hesitates a moment before his honey colored eyes shine with excitement and he nods. I can't help but wonder why the look in his eyes makes me want to take back my words and cancel the date. Ignoring the feeling, I press a chesty kiss on Hanji's lips, who gently reaches up and strokes my hair. Should I drive you, kitty? Hanji inquired, still playing with my hair. It's okay, I can take a Uber, I mumble. Hanji hums a response and press one of more kiss to my lip before I can make my way to home. Which POV, please, please, let's go clubbing, Jimin whined at me. I roll my eyes and agree. I haven't hung out with my best friend in forever, and by forever I mean 3 weeks. He was busy with his new boyfriend Yoongi, and I was busy with my first client for my new interior design business. Jimin pouts, wrapping me in a hug. I roll my eyes, hugging him back. We have been friends for 7 years and we were particularly inseparable. Okay, I guess being a third wheel for one night wouldn't kill me. Let's just get dressed. I haven't been clubbing in months. Jimin shoots me a guilty because we didn't hang out often. Look, but doesn't say anything and stalks towards my room. Before following him, I knock on my twin brother Taehyung's. Baby bro, Jimin and I going clubbing. Are you sure you wouldn't want to come? Nah, I am good. I'm meeting with Hanji tonight. We are going binge watch The Umbrella Academy. Taehyung smiled and looked down at the floor. I gave him a quick hug, tell him to enjoy his night, and I head to my room. I didn't really like Hanji, Taehyung's boyfriend. I hope I was wrong about him, but I really don't like him. They have been dating for about a month and I don't like the vibe he gave off, like there wasn't anything specific wrong with him and it seems to treat them well, but so it wasn't really my place to object. They had made that clear. Plus, Taehyung was really into him. He was talking about how he might actually want to lose his first time to the Hanji guy. Taehyung is such an innocent baby. He is hopeless romantic that wants to first time to be special and with a guy that he was in love with. Me and I had a thriving fun life, though not so much lately. I need to find a hookup tonight. I haven't hooked up with anyone in about 4 months and I was needed as heck. I opened my bedroom door to see Jimin riffling through my closet. I hope you know if I find a hot hookup tonight, I am out of there. I love you dearly, but I need to get it. Plus, Yoongi will be meeting us there, so if I leave you, you wouldn't be alone. Jimin pouts at me. Okay, fine, but you have to hang out with me all day tomorrow. Deal. I'm gonna go take a shower. I hope you have our outfits finalized by the time I'm done. I blow Jimin a kiss and get myself cleaned up. An hour later, Jimin and I are dressed, looking hot as heck and ready to leave. We got to the club and by passed the lineup since Yoongi got both of us on VIP list. Let's go dance, Jimin yells, dragging me to the dance floor. We are both dancing with our cute bums off. I feel a tap on my shoulder. I turn around and my mouth hangs open. I gaze at the hot man I have ever seen. He has the most beautiful smile on his face. He leans closer to my ear. Hi, I'm Jungkook. I think you are the cutest pretty guy I have ever lied. I John. I shrug. I shudder at the sound of the husky voice. A blush spread across my face. My brain immediately turned to mess. Though he is not stupid, I never actually said anything after his comment. I probably looked like an idiot standing there staring at him. I motioned for him to lean down again. Hey, I am we. Wanna get out of here? I definitely looked like a tomato after that question, but there was no way I was gonna let this hot man walk away. Jungkook looked at me with a shocked look, probably not expecting me to be so forward. I watched as his shocked expression turns into one filled with amusement and desire. He smirked at me and nods. I turn to Jimin, who has been quietly watching our exchange. He makes a gesture like he is going to fly a kiss and wave me away. I hug him, ask him if he is sure I can leave him, and he let me know that Yoongi should be there soon. After Jimin got a text from Yoongi saying that he would be there in 5 minutes. I grabbed Jungkook, waved at Jimin and left the club. Jungkook and I are now on our way to his house, and I pulled out my phone and checked to make sure my location is still being shared with my brother and Jimin. Just in case Jungkook turned out to be a bad boy, people would be at least know my last known location. Just as I put my phone away, mean it by leave start playing, and I hear Jungkook quietly humming to the tune, so of course I started singing. Pretty soon we are blurting out of layers and laughing and grinning at each other about how absolutely amazing we sound. I would listen to this man sing all day. I love Liv, Jungkook exclaimed, glancing at my direction. What other music are you into? Me too. I also love GOT7, 87, and I prefer BTS and Bevans. I, I gushed. Jungkook launched. I have no idea who half of those are, but you are connected to the Bluetooth and play some of your songs for me. We spent the entire car ride with me playing my favorite songs by my favorite artist. Jungkook jokingly criticized my random taste in music, but I saw him jumping out to my twins, so he can't fool me. We pulls up to that fancy apartment complex that looks heck expensive. What do you do for work? I asked him as I stared around his apartment. It was huge with a beautiful layout, but he had a red and black theme going on, like every room was red and black themed. And are you a vampire? I'm getting serious vampire vibe from the decor. He blurts out laughing and take him a full minute to calm down. I run a tech company with my 3 best friends, and no, I'm not a vampire. Red and black is my favorite color. Clearly, it's like stepping into another world where I can only see two colors. You are dressed in all black right now. Come here, I'll show you something. I follow him into his red and black bedroom, and he stands in front of his open closet. I take a peek inside and burst out laughing. His closet is literally filled with different shades, style red and black out clothes. There are a few whites and few grey, but pretty much everything else is red or black or both. OMG, I can't believe this. I managed to choke out between laughs as I stand there laughing at him. I start to blush and I laugh even harder because now he's really literally red and black. This is so amazing. He blushes even harder and I start coughing and choking but still laughing. But then he walks out of the room. I stop laughing immediately. Silly, I upset him. Now he probably gonna tell me to leave. I shouldn't have laughed at him so much. Really wanted to have some fun with him. I head out his bedroom door and immediately collide with some spilling the glass of juice he had in his hand and make him drop the bottle water in the other hand. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I frantically try to wipe the water from his shirt with my hands. What the heck am I doing? My hands aren't tissue. I'm just wetting you more. He brushed out laughing. Oh my god, did I say that loud? I gone at my stupidity, pulling my hands away from his body and covering my tomato red face. I swear I was a tomato in my previous life. It's okay, I was just getting you some water since you start coughing. I have some water in my mini fridge in my room too, but I thought you would like to get a glass of juice as well in case you wanted juice. I peeked at him from between my fingers and he is smiling at me with an amused look on his face. I grabbed the water bottle that he picked up and turned around, walking back into the room and drinking the water. When I turned around to face him, the last bit of water spurts out of my mouth as I face him with shirtless torso. Jungkook smirks at me and turns bit red. He pulls another black shirt from his closet and starts to pull it on. A small whinny escaped me. No, leave it off. I duck my head to avoid his gaze, suddenly feeling very shy. I swear I'm not usually this much of mess, but what is this man doing to me? I feel Jungkook's hand cup my face. His touch something shivers down my spine. I look up into his beautiful eyes. He slowly lowers his head and my heart skips a beat. I close my eyes and I feel our lips connected. His lips are so soft and electric against mine. I wrap my arms around his neck, pushing my body up against his, and he wrapped one arm around my waist and tuggled the other in my hair. I cried as he lightly tugged my hair. He uses that opportunity to caress my mouth with his tongue. Electing another cried from me when our tongues collide. My hands started to roam around his abs. He lets out a throat growl, igniting a fire within me. His hands wander further down my body. I cried and wrapped my leg around his waist. He pulls back, putting fainting, and I stare into his desire-filled, hooded eyes. He connected our lips again, and we walked to me over the bed, gently putting me down before curling up on top of me. I cuddle against Jungkook's chest, and he has his arm wrapped around me. We lie there in a comfortable silence, and I think about the mind-blowing time we just had. I stared at to doze off, but then my stomach rebels. Jungkook lunged. What do you want to eat? Not hot stuff? Pizza? I turned my head and beamed at him. What kind of pizza do you want? Jungkook asked softly, stroking my hair. Hawaii? Jungkook softly smiled, changing with a frown. Oh, gross. I am not buying Hawaii pizza. I pout and give him the best puppy dog eyes. He grabs instantly and smiles. Okay, fine, I'll order you Hawaii pizza, though I still think it's gross. He places a soft kiss on my lips and reaches over to grab his phone. We chatted for a bit, and as we waited for the pizza to arrive, Jungkook ordered a pepperoni pizza for himself along with my Hawaii pizza. Once the pizza arrived, I ate down almost the entire pizza with while we watched a romantic movie. We had another round of fun and fall asleep plugged together. While we was having his best life of his life, his twin Young was having the worst life of his life. The next chapter, there is going to be a triggered warning because there is something going to happen to Taehyung. I hope you will love the next chapter and this one also. So whatever you feel about the story, you can tell me in the comment section, and please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. So the next chapter will come out at Wednesday 9:30 p.m. So stay tuned, and what do you think? What will happen to Taehyung? Comment it down. See you tomorrow. No, sorry. See you again at Wednesday. Bye.